Ladynoble 365, sir. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal tool. It is not the final rule. And it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. Okay? Today we're talking to the zodiac sign of Aries, sun, moon, horizon, or any placement in your chart. The zodiac sign of Aries, a fire sign, that first house, okay? Aries, we're starting off with the Ace of Swords. So there is something that you are desiring to receive clarity on. Maybe you're waiting for a decision to be made. You're waiting to hear a response. Maybe you're waiting for a letter of confirmation. Okay, this could be a letter of confirmation that you're waiting for. Maybe pertaining to a career move. Maybe you're trying to get accepted into some kind of program. So this could be for schooling, for training, for your job. This could also be for housing, okay? The next card we have here, Aries, is the Seven of Pentacles. So you have put in the work. It's the Seven of Pentacles. You have put in the work. You have, planted the seeds, so that you'll have a positive outcome. And so you're waiting for clarity and you're hoping for the best. You're hoping that the seeds that you have planted will, help you land on your feet in a positive way. And Spirit is saying that it will, for you to keep your thoughts positive and trust and expect a positive outcome. You can only do what you can do in here, in life, and surrender what's out of your control. So Spirit is saying for you to expect a positive outcome. You've done what you had to do, whether it's saving money up for something to make a large purchase, you've done that. Whether it's completing specific documentation, you've done that, and now you're waiting for a response. Okay, maybe there were requirements or prerequisites. Okay, maybe someone's going back to college, maybe they're going to further their education. You've completed that, and so you, in addition to that, you had to put in an application to get accepted into some kind of program in college or some kind of training or apprenticeship program. Okay, or this could be a housing situation, as I said. You saved the money, you've done what needs to be done. And so just because things may take a long time, Aries, doesn't mean that it's not happening at all. So don't get into the sinking thinking. Spirit wants you to take your energy and focus on something else. Don't be hyper focused. Okay. Occupy yourself with something else. Redirect your energy. You've done all you can do, and now you just wait for a response, okay? And what is for you, Aries, will never pass you by. Trust and know that. What is for you will never pass you by. And we have different circumstances that occur in our life, and we sometimes mistakenly internalize, being rejected or things not going our way as, it's not for us, we're not deserving. And that's far from the truth. Sometimes you are rejected so you can be redirected to what you were hoping and wishing for what you were praying for. And so certain things have to occur to direct you and lead you to that particular person, place, or thing that you're trying to obtain or maintain. Whether this is a relationship, maybe you're dating and you're desiring to get married, and you've been trying to manifest the right person. Okay, so you're going to go on some dates that don't go so well. That doesn't mean for you to close off your heart chakra and say, "Oh, I'm not going to love anymore." I don't care if you catch someone cheating, or you find out someone was cheating. That does not mean for you to stop dating. That does not mean you're not lovable. That just means that you went through an experience to show you who you don't want to be, who you don't want to commit to, who you don't want to be with, and you were with the wrong person. It does not mean for you to stop loving or living your life. And that goes for anything that we experience. No matter how hard it may be, in the moment while you're going through it, you may feel that it's the worst, but you will overcome it. It does not mean to give up on life because one relationship didn't work, or maybe you have a business plan that you drew out and, you started to act on it and maybe it didn't work. That doesn't mean you can't be an entrepreneur. Maybe you need to approach it a different way. Maybe you need to try another area of interest that you are passionate about. Okay, so it's all about our perception, how we perceive things and to not be so quick and swift to go into the negative space when things are not going our way. Spirit knows that you are trying to obtain and maintain, okay, obtain and maintain the Nine of Cups. So I'm picking up on someone who has the abundance, the financial abundance, and maybe you are trying to create more streams of income or increase what you have. So you are blessed to have funding to invest. I'm picking up someone who's looking for a way to flip it and reverse it and create extra, whether it's investing in stocks, Bitcoin, rental property, maybe investing in someone else's business, maybe partnering with someone, buying shares of some kind of brand or so. But Spirit is fully aware of what your goals are. And as they are saying, you've done all that you can do. So now this is the time where you breathe in, Aries, release, and let flow and let it go. Just like this kite here, okay? She's going to let this kite flow and go. And when it comes back, it comes back. And they want you to do the same, okay? All right. And so the next card we have here is Shooting Star, okay? And so you could be expecting that message or that response to come in fast. You want it to come in fast, but that's not how things work. But they're saying, don't look at that as, oh, I know this is a no. No, it just means it's not the timing, and just trust that. But Spirit is saying, do something else with your time. With the Ace of Cups here, as I said, you're someone, I'm picking up on the energy of someone who does have, the financial abundance, Maybe you need to go for a hot air balloon ride. Maybe that will redirect your focus, okay? But go out and do something fun. The Ace of Cups is having more than enough, okay? It's an overflow of abundance, prosperity, okay? Go out and do something fun. You need to shift your energy, Aries, okay? Maybe you do want to go out and do a little shopping, okay? Maybe you do want to go out and get you some new things. There's nothing wrong with it. No, I'm not going to sit up here and say, watch what you spend. No, 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 no. Go do that. If that'll get your mind off this, go ahead. Now, you may go in the store. I don't know. Well, I know everyone is not like me, but if I don't like it, if I don't have a calling to it, I am not purchasing it. I am not someone to just go buy anything. I'm picturing, I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but I'm seeing someone actually going shopping and ready to go spend up some money, circulate some cash. But you walking in the store and you're like, I don't see nothing I want. You walking in all these stores, I don't see nothing I want. You have to redirect your attention, okay? That's what it is, Aries. You cannot be hyper focused on this thing. You do not have to fight. This is not a war. This is a time for you to trust, and you could be also being tested on your faith and your ability to be patient as well, Aries. So be mindful of that as well, okay? Maybe possibly you need to go and gather with some people who have like-minded energy. If you have friends or associates, maybe there's some kind of hobby that you like doing, okay? Whether it's playing a sport, whether it's working out, arcade, shooting pool, going bowling, golf, miniature golf, playing golf, basketball. I don't know what it is, but if you have some kind of hobby or something you like doing, this is a good time to go and get that out of your system, okay? So redirect your energy. You will have your moment to sit like the energy of the King of Pentacles. You will have your moment to sit on your throne and be confident and be relaxed and be at ease, okay? There will always be something. Once you achieve one goal, Aries, there will be another one. After you achieve that one, there will be another one. And that's the way life is supposed to go. So don't feel or think, okay, I have to accomplish this because once I accomplish this, then everything will be taken care of. No, there'll always be something more that you're going to desire. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you just need to work on being patient and not being so hyper focused whenever you, involve yourself on partaking on certain things, okay? The next card we have here is the Six of Swords, okay? So the Six of Swords represent you moving on to calmer water. So it looks like whatever this is that you are applying for, whether it's housing, a career, school, put it where it resonates for you, approval for a loan, this can be many things, that it's going to move you to calmer waters, okay? But you just need to be patient, okay? And I'm also picking up on someone who's applied for more than one of something, okay? So you have options. Someone has options, okay? Maybe you applied for housing, maybe an apartment or a home loan. You applied in more than one place where if one place turned you down, someone else is going to give you a call and you're going to be approved. But we have the Six of Swords here of you moving forward to a calmer, peaceful situation. And then Aries, we're closing out with the energy of the sun. And we know this is a high card in tarot. And this represents abundance and prosperity, possibly giving birth to a new idea, new energy, new project, new desires, new goals, and being successful. And all those sunflowers there represents the abundance of how much success is ahead of you. So yeah, work on your patience. Aries, you are being tested to work on your tenacity, being patient, and having the faith and trusting that there is always a higher power working on your behalf. Later.